What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring an Assault Vest Heatran. Now, Heatran has been one of the more popular Pokemon in Regulation D, and if you look at its ability and stats, you can definitely see why. It's got really great bulk, even better special attack, and a really goated ability in Flash Fire. Flash Fire is an ability that not only makes you immune to Fire-type moves, but if a Pokemon uses a Fire-type move into you, it's actually going to power up your Fire-type moves. So especially since Heatran is part Steel-type, and does have the Grass Terra, it's really nice to be able to have Flash Fire so you can avoid all of those Fire-type moves. And especially with really popular Fire types out there like Heatran itself, as well as like Chi-Yu and Pokemon like that, it's really nice to be able to make it so that you can avoid all of those Fire-type moves. And also as a Fire and Steel type, it does have a 4x resistance to any Fairy move that would go into it. So Flutter Mane really isn't a big problem for Heatran. Now there are a lot of great items that Heatran can hold, including the Life Orb, Citrus Berry, Leftovers. However, I think having the Assault Vest is really beneficial. Like I said, Heatran does have some really great bulk, so if you're able to have the Assault Vest to be able to power up your special defense, you can take a lot of those EVs that you would invest in there and possibly put them into your special attack to make it even stronger. And that 130 base special attack is really good, but if you're able to really kind of max that out or be able to at least have it be modest or be able to invest a lot of special attack EVs in there, it's going to make it even stronger and be able to take out a lot of things while it's still going to be able to stay out in the field for quite some time. Now the moves that this one has, of course, because it is the Assault Vest, does have to have 4 attacking moves on it. And so those are Heat Wave, Flash Cannon, which are both the original stab moves, Terra Blast, which will become Grass once we do Terastallize into Grass, and then Earth Power, which is a really great move to use into a lot of other Pokemon, including like Heatran itself. Because of course, if it does end up staying with a Steel and a Fire type, the Terra Blast isn't really going to do much because that's going to be 4x resistance. Flash Cannon isn't going to do much because, again, 4x resistance because of the Fire and the Steel. And then the Heat Wave is not going to affect Heatran at all, so having something like Earth Power is going to be really beneficial there. So this is actually one of the first times that I've been able to use a Heatran because I don't have one of my own. So I was actually lucky enough to have our buddy Owl in chat be able to hand me over this rental team to be able to use. So super excited to get into it, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here just having chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Looks like we have a Heatran battle on this first one. That's okay. I think we are going to bring Heatran in the back, though, just so we don't feel like we have to Terastallize right away with it, you know? Because if we do, we're going to have some issues, because if we Terastallize into Grass, we're going to have to deal with the flying from Tornadus. But if we don't Terastallize, then we're going to have to deal with, I would imagine to be the Water Urshifu, as well as something like Stomping Tantrum on either D-Knight or Rillaboom. So what I think we're going to do is I'm going to start with Flutter and them, and then we're going to have both of them in the back too. But yeah, I think if we can lead off with a with Intimidate, I would imagine they're going to lead Tornadus and one of their physical mons. So at least we can deal with that. And then, of course, because of Flutter Mane, we should be okay. I mean, of course, if they do go Tornadus, which I would assume they do, you have to worry about... Oh, anyway, Heatran and Flutter Mane, okay. Well, we know what their Terror is going to be. Which means that bringing Pow in the back actually kind of worked out. Okay, so getting that Intimidate wasn't necessarily the best thing, now was it? Alright, so... Terra, we're Electric Terra, dope. I think we may... They may protect on the first one just to preserve their Terra. I am going to go Shadow Ball, though. And I'll try for the Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, it's just going to be a Grass Terra from the get-go. That's fine, though. Question is, do we outspeed their Flutter Mane to be able to hit them with the Shadow Ball first? That's the main question. We do? That's nice. Do we actually knock them out? No, because they are sashed. Oh boy. Should have went with the Rock Slide. Dazzling Gleam. And the Heat Wave. Okay. Ooh, the crit on Lando, too. That's a little rough, but... I mean, the good thing here is the fact that we can actually just go into POW. Perfect. Alright, yeah. Let's just go Shadow Ball over there, because we should be able to knock out then, because we know that we have the speed. And, where goes Terra? Let's go for the Ice Spinner over to Heatran. That's unfortunate. We need to get a really, really, really big hit on this one then. Hopefully we can knock it out. Please. Nice. Let's go. The power. The absolute power of POW. The power? Alright, so let's see what we can do on this next turn. Hopefully they don't have anything with priority, which I would assume this is probably actually going to be Urshifu, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of my worry here, and then they're going to be able to go for the... Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, that turns into a bit of a problem. So let's go with the Shadow Ball over into Tornadus, and I'm actually going to go for the Sucker Punch over into Flutter Mane. Because they can always just go for the Tailwind here. And that's the worry, because then they're going to be able to outspeed Flutter Mane. So if we're able to actually get this Sucker Punch and be able to knock out, then Tailwind isn't going to mean anything. Well, until the next mod comes out. The double protect, oh no! Don't tell me they actually went with the Bleak Wind. They went with the Bleak Wind. Almost. How avoids it? That's a big miss right there, honestly. Alright, so we got Heatran here. Of the distant past, I love it. Alright, let's see though. Realistically, who's their last Pokemon? Again, I have to think it's gotta be Urshifu, but... But no, I feel like they would have brought it in on that last one to be able to knock out Flutter Mane if that was the case. So maybe it's actually Riva? No, but that wouldn't make sense though. I don't feel like that would make sense. Either way, though, let's go for the Heat Wave. Let's go for the Sucker Punch into Flutter again. Yeah, that was kind of the worry doing that, but that's okay. Yeah, it is Urshifu. Wow. Again, a little surprised that they ended up. Actually a good call right there, too. Yeah, as long as we get a burn here, then that won't be a waste of a turn. And we did knock out Tornadus, too, so that's always positive. Alright, well, you know what we have to do, because we did save our Terra, thankfully. So, thankfully, we can Terra into Grass, and let's go with that Terra Blast over there. I can't believe I'm actually... No. They lost their... Look. Hold on. Let me check something quickly. I am so sorry. It's max speed. So they already lost their Proto Boost. So we're going to be fine. We're going to be able to go with the Ice Spinner over there. And at the very least, it's going to be a speed tie. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're going to outspeed it. That's my hope. That's my hope. Now, it is possible that they protect again. So I should have just went Sucker Punch, but either way, I think we're going to totally be fine here. Yeah. And it's not like this is Urshifu and can hit through Protect, but still. That's fine. Down to Sash we go. And that sucks about Pao, but fortunately for us, and especially with that defense special defense drop from the close combat, we absolutely knock out with the Terra Blast here. So long, my friend. It was fun. And now we just have a really clear path to victory. Because they have to move at some point. But they won't have to, or they won't be able to, because we just have the Sucker Punch. And that, my friends, is a good game right there. Yeah, thankfully, Heatran really came in handy, and I'm glad that we ended up saving our Terra for that long, too. Because if we didn't have the Grass Terra there, we would have been really SOL, and that would have been a much, much, much more difficult battle to be able to come back from. But there we go. Good game. Looks like we're staring down Trick Room in this one. Well, the fact that we do have Torkoal might give them a little cause for pause, but that's okay, because you know what always beats Trick Room? Priority. Well, not always, but a lot of the time. So, I will say the one thing I am a little worried about is the fact that a lot of times those Ursaluna do have a Ghost Terra, so that wouldn't really help Dragonite. But you know what we can do? Is let's start with oh man, that's so rough. Let's go Flutter Mane. Let's go Lucifer. And let's have these two in the back. Torkoal would have been a better bring, but don't have like a defensive Terra, and I don't know if this is a 0 ID speed. I don't know if this is you know, a negative speed nature, and I would imagine that Ursaluna is probably oh well, they went with the fast team, so maybe it might actually be a better thing that we didn't do that. Yeah, you're the Proto. Or, well, Quark Drive, pardon me. Yeah, you're going to be Speed. So that leads me to believe that you're probably going to start off with... oh, boy. That leads me to believe they're going to start off with, like, an Icy Wind or something. I am going to go with the Dazzling Gleam, though. We'll go with the Dazzling Gleam. I don't know. I don't think it's going to do enough. I mean, definitely not going to do enough. I'm still going to go with the Sucker Punch over there. Only because I anticipate us losing speed here. And again, this is probably going to be a Fairy Terra, so it's going to make it resisted. But that's okay. If we can do a third to a half damage here, I think I'm going to be happy, and we're going to be totally fine going forward, too. The good thing is we are making them waste their Terra here, too. Yeah, we did about a third. A little bit. About that. Yeah, there's that Icy Wind I was expecting. Is this going to be Dazzling Gleam? You betcha. I think we survived with our Flutter Mane. Yeah, we definitely survived with Flutter Mane. Pao, of course, is gone. I think we'll be fine here. We're definitely going to knock out... oh, never mind. We don't fully knock out Iron Bundle. That's alright. We got Heatran here. And we do have to worry about a... Let's swap into Landorus. I know that seems Not smart, but we're going to do that anyways. And I'm going to go for the Heat Wave. Probably should have Terra'd, but if they call the Terra here, is I'm kind of banking on the fact that they overthink this and think that we're going to Terra into grass. So they go for a Freeze Dry or a... Boy, did we get bailed out right there. Wow. Well, I should have just... My bad. Alright, well, now we can actually make a more educated decision on who we want to Terra. Boy, did we get bailed out. That feels good to actually have that work in our favor. Man, see, that's why you don't gamble, guys. That's why you don't gamble. Because then you sometimes... Oh, no. Oh, an Iron Hands. Oh, boy. Alright, well... swap into Flutter Mane here, and then we're going to have to Terra. And we're going to go for the... I mean, Ursaluna may protect here. Or not, knowing that we are probably going to get faked out. I'm going to still go with the Earth Power over there, though. Now, the good thing is, it's not like they're going to be able to, yeah, it's not like they're going to be able to set a Trick Room or anything like that, so we're going to outspeed all of them. So, fingers crossed. I don't even know what I'm hoping for right here, to be completely honest with you. No Fake Out. Oh, boy. And no Protect either. Good Drain Punch. Now are they going to go Earthquake or are they going to go Facade? No shot they go Earthquake. Oh, they're going Headlong Rush there. But definitely not enough to take out Heatran. Perfect. I mean, they're burnt, so maybe not perfect, but you know. I'm going to go for a Moonblast down into hands. I'm going to go for the Terra Blast down to Ursaluna. We need to start chipping away at Ursaluna. Yeah. Perfect. Can we get it down to the red? Never mind, we take it completely out. I appreciate that. Thank you, Choice Specs. That makes a huge difference. This Terra Blast should bring it down to the yellow, hopefully the red. I'm sorry for underestimating Heatran. My bad. So that's what I've been missing by not using Heatran. Okay, now I get it. Now I see why like 22-23% of you guys are using this. Yeah, it totally makes sense. But there we go. Alright, my bad. I won't underestimate it in the next one either. Good game. Alright, this guy thinks he's being sneaky by putting Dozo, Tatsugiri, and Flamigo all on different parts of the team. 1, 3, and 6. Interesting positions. Trying to make it so that we don't see it. I see the Mouse Ape as well. That's going to be rough. And I see Satitan. Not something I would expect to see on the ladder, but again, because it does kind of have that co-star commander boost, all that kind of cheese and everything like that, you know, that's always a little worrisome. However, the good thing here is that Lucifer does have Haze, so that's going to be a huge, huge help. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Flutter Mane, as well as Lucifer. And then in the back, we will have... Oh my goodness, it's the same exact team as last time. Alright, yeah, we're going to roll with that same team, man. I mean, there's a reason why these 4 Pokemon are extremely popular and why a lot of people are using them. I mean, they really are that damn good, you know? So, may as well go and kind of roll with them here. Now, it is going to be a little rough for Landorus only because because we do have to worry about... oh boy. Let's go Dazzling Gleam, by the way. And let's go for the Protect. We do have to worry about the water moves, obviously, going into Landorus, because... especially if we're going to have to terrestrialize... what's its face? Heatran. Since we're going to have to terrestrialize them, we have to leave Landorus kind of just out there like that and just, I guess, hope for the best, but... I don't know. Being able to get the Intimidates, I think, are going to be nice, especially after we end up going with the Haze to be able to... oh, wow, they protected too. That's not good. That is not good. So are they just not going with the... Wow! It's not what I was expecting. Okay, but here's the thing. If they go... Okay, so they have... Okay, so they either have to swap into Dondozo on this turn, or they just lose their entire strategy. Because even if they use Endure here, the poison's going to knock them out. So we pretty much know what's going to happen right here. We are going to have to go with that, and let's just start with the Haze. Yeah. That's fine. We do some damage. We take away their boost, and feel much, much, much better about that now. All right. That worry that I had at the beginning of the battle when I knew what kind of cheese they were going to do has now gone away. That anxiety has kind of turned into relief now. Now, if for some reason that's like a... Well, even if they are like something that outspeeds us for some bizarre reason... we do have Sash to be able to kind of tolerate that. Alright. Now, it is possible that we end up seeing a quit right here now, but I'm going to hope that that's not the case. I'm going to hope that that's not the case. Alright, well, we're going to swap into Landorus to be able to get that... That's okay, though. Let's go for the Sucker Punch. Especially since they're, you know, they lost all their boosts. I mean, we could have went with the Ice Spinner, but... There we go, lower their attack. Again, it kind of depends on what they have for an ability. Holy cow, that's good. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the order up, that's a little unfortunate, but, dude, we're going to be so good with that. Yeah, I think we got game. I think we got this. Yeah, up your speed, that's totally fine, but they lost all their boosts, so we don't really have to worry about that now. Well, what do you say we go with the Stomping Tantrum, huh? Let's do that. I'm actually going to go for the Ice Spinner if for some reason they decide to terrestrialize. I would doubt that, but you never know, you know? What you gonna do? Good thing here is we, no matter what, we take advantage of the of actually having POW out there as well. You know. All right, so if they're gonna protect every other turn, I think what we can do is after this next turn, we can swap out, but into Heatran, terrestrialize, and start using the Terra Blast, and we might be able to even swap out POW then on the subsequent turn and get another Intimidate too. So let's just go with the Stomping Tantrum again. And let's go with the Ice Spinner. Yeah, no Terra. Figure. That's good. We're going to get some more damage here. Some good damage. Nice. Alright, well, never mind. We don't... Yeah. Oh! We almost lose Landorus, but not quite enough. Let's go, but they do lose them because of the wave crash. They're poisoned. Question is... Oh, I bet you they're going to end up bringing the Titan back out, to be honest with you. Especially considering the fact that we do have the... pretty much someone who's 4x weak to all that. You betcha. That is an awful noise. Let's go with the Rock Slide. Let's protect. Question is, are they going to back out, or are they going to go for the, like a Blizzard or something here? Really, to be honest with you, they don't even have to go with the, with an Ice move here, because we're so close to being knocked out that it really just ain't going to matter. Ooh, we're going to get knocked out from the Muddy Water anyways. Yeah, that's fine. Good thing here is we get to bring in Heatran. That makes me happy. Ooh, and they were going to go EQ. Oh, you're going to knock out your own Mon here. Oh boy, alright, here we go. Now it's time for Heatran to shine right here. Let's go. Yeah, what do you guys say we just one-shot all these guys? Just one big heat wave. Sounds nice, right? Now they do have EQ, but they do have Brave Bird as well as, Well, let's go Heat Wave. And then I'm gonna go Sucker Punch over there. Yeah. Please tell me we outspeed. Uh-oh. Definitely please tell me we outspeed here. I think we should. Yeah. Now just tell me that we hit. Thank you. Okay. Feel just much, much, much better now. That is perfect. So we KO'd them. They're totally gone. And now we pretty much just have a 3-on-1. Now, are they Sash? Probably. Is that going to matter much? Nah, we're good. Now, they have close combat, so we have to worry about that, but I'm also worried about a Brave Bird. Although Brave Bird would actually help in knocking them out, too. It's going to bring them down to Sash. Never mind, because they do not have Sash. Okay. Okay, well, I know Heatran only got in there kind of at the end, but honestly, being able to get that Heat Wave and being able to outspeed Titan there really ended up being a really big benefit. So I'm really glad we were able to kind of sneak them in at the end there, but still, really great performance, and I'm glad we were able to kind of, I guess, sniff out that strategy before it even happened. Good game. Kind of like what I was saying at the end of that second game, I definitely see why you guys use Heatran now. I mean, this thing is an absolute beast from a special attack standpoint. I mean, take away its bulk and everything right now, including that Assault Vest. Dude, that is just such a powerful Pokemon. And being able to pretty much one-shot anything with the Terra Blast, being able to get hit like a really strong Heat Wave, the Flash Cannon, and then the Earth Power to be able to take out other Heatran, as well as other things like Iron Hands, and other Electric Mons, Steel Mons, and other things like that. So, honestly, Heatran is just a really incredible Pokemon. And then being able to be just immune to any fire type too is just such a benefit, especially since you have that steel type as well. But then again, you add in that bulk and that Assault Vest too. Yeah, that thing is going to be pretty difficult to take out. And again, it's going to stay out there for a couple turns. I mean, you saw even something that was like super effective on it. Still, it was able to just straight up tank it and be able to just hit back extremely hard. So again, now I definitely see why you guys use Heatran, and I might actually have to go back into Sword Shield and run all those max layers to be able to try to find a Heatran. I don't have the path right now, so I think that's going to be probably the most time-consuming thing, but honestly, based on how this thing actually performed, it might actually be worth it. And once again, one more big shout out to Owl, because without them, I wouldn't have been able to actually use this Heatran, and I wouldn't actually be able to see the light here. So Owl, thank you very much for letting me use the team. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.